Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you my Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing on day 2 of the Punchestown Festival. Just a quick reflection on how today's selections ran. Not a bad day, to be fair. We just had the one winner in Fox Norton, which beat Underso. There was a good performance by Fox Norton and was delivered by that man again, Robbie Power, who's having an excellent last few months with his big wins. And we'll be tipping him for more action later if you stay tuned to the vlog. Also, the other horses that ran was Peter the Mayor Man. He didn't quite turn up today, but in that race I did predict LeBake and Melon not to win the race, and that didn't happen today. Melon, he came second in the race, and I warned you there that he might still have a bit more development over hurdles, even though he does look a class horse for the future, considering that was his third run over hurdles today. And LeBake as well, he was quite a character. He didn't even start the race in the end, and it shows why when he won the novices hurdle at Cheltenham he was a 25-1 shot, because even though he does have the class, he sometimes isn't always in the mood for it, and he wasn't in the mood for it today. Judah City ran for us, and he was never in the business end of the race, and also the other horse as well was Stushy, and in that bumper he was never in the race from the word go, really. It was quite a big field, and in those kind of races the jockey's got to be getting the horse in the mix early on in that race, and he definitely wasn't there for that race, so that was disappointing. But we predicted Fox Norton to win, and at least we got one winner, so I'm happy there. I'm going to be making some predictions now for day 2 of the Punchestown Festival in a Lucky 15, and the first selection we're going to go to will run in the 4:20 at Punchestown in the Louis Fitzgerald Hurdle. I'm going for a horse called Minella Til Dawn. Last time we saw this horse, it did fall at the last when it was travelling really well, and it looked like it had every chance of winning. He's currently 3-1 in the market at the moment, and he's going to be ridden by Mark Welsh, and he's trained by Gordon Elliott, who's been a thorn in Willie Mullins' side this season. This horse, amongst its rivals, has been probably the most consistent. Even though it did fall last time, it's normally there or thereabouts in its races. It's won a few, and it's placed in its last few starts. And yeah, the others seem to have more questions to answer than this horse, and I think Minella Til Dawn will definitely be in the action tomorrow, and I'm going to take a chance on him winning at 3-1. So that's who I'm going to win the 4:20 at Punchestown. The next horse I'm going to back will run in the 4:55 at Punchestown, and the horse I'm going for is called Penhill. This will be ridden by the great jockey that is Ruby Welsh, and is trained by Willie Mullins. Now, this horse won the Albert Bartlett at Cheltenham the other month, and it's been a really consistent sort of horse. He's currently 5-2 in the market with most bookmakers, and he does have a few tough opponents tomorrow in Presenting Percy, and also another one called Mona Lee. Now, they will be its main rivals probably tomorrow, but I think that with its consistency, this horse, it's won a few good races over the last year. It's been a really progressive horse, and I think with the great man tomorrow, Ruby Welsh, I think he'll have a great day tomorrow, because he hasn't had a great day today, Ruby, and I think he'll bring this horse over the line. So that's Penhill, who's currently 5-2 with bookmakers at the moment. My next selection tomorrow will be in the 5:30, which will be in the Punchestown Gold Cup. We see the return of Sizen John, who's currently around evens at the moment with bookmakers, and that's who I'm going to be selecting tomorrow. He will be ridden by the Inform stable that is for Jessica Harrington. Will be ridden by the jockey that's Robbie Power, who we tipped earlier with Fox Norton, who won today. Robbie Power, as we've said, won the Cheltenham Gold Cup on this horse, and also previously to that won the Irish Gold Cup at Leopardstown. So this horse has definitely been very consistent, has got the big race form, and he should be delivering tomorrow. Robbie Power as well has won the Irish Grand National as well on Arduke the other week. He also had a good meeting at Aintree, had a couple of winners there. So he's definitely the man for the moment, and with all these connections, I think Sizen John will win the 5:30 Punchestown tomorrow. main rival will be Jack, who, to be fair to it, did run okay in the Cheltenham Gold Cup until the last fence, where it made a mistake where it had every chance of winning. But Jack has been a bit inconsistent of late, and I think Sizen John's the better jumper out of the two. He's more consistent, and that's who I'm going for tomorrow. I'll back him now because I think he could get slightly shorter in the day, Sizen John. So at evens, I definitely think he's not bad value there, especially if you're doing a lucky 15 on him. The last selection that I'm going to go for in my lucky 15 tomorrow at Punchestown will run in the 640. The horse I'm going to select is a horse called Jetstream Jack, who is trained by Gordon Elliott again, and will be ridden by the very experienced and good jockey that is Davy Russell. He's currently around 9-1 in the market with bookmakers in the moment. Now, last time we saw this horse was a few weeks ago, where it finished third on very testing ground and very testing conditions behind a horse called Mick the Driver, who's one of my favourite horses. Mick the Driver has been a very, very progressive horse of the last few months. He just keeps winning and winning and winning when it matters in the good races, and that form isn't maybe so bad, especially behind Mick the Driver. He'll definitely prefer the less testing ground tomorrow, and this race has got a few other horses, like a few of the other races, that the horses have got question marks over them, and there isn't a standout candidate in my opinion. And I think Jetstream Jack at 9-1 has got a goodish chance of any, and I think he'll come in tomorrow. So gamble responsibly. If you want more Lucky Loaders predictions, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter at LuckyLoaders15, and yeah, I'll see you soon.